Welcome back to High Flyer Radio number 1919, and we're almost at the 20. But as always, it is your nerdy chicken here, the host of the show, along with my wonderful host, Mr. Jabril, Brillmonger, Brill Gates. Today he is, what the hell did I just do?
Oh dang. Okay, there we
He
go.
is Shorty B.
Oh yeah, Shorty B. Respects to my boy Shorty G, aka Chad Gable. Underrated. Need to be utilized more.
Oh my God! I still can't believe we're still calling him Shorty G, bro.
Yeah, the SmackDown is what inspired this, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah. I don't have my Bullet Club shirt on. I had it on yesterday during the live show, and that's why I had BC4L up on there. Yeah, Latino Heat, baby. He's right there, right there. And as always, today we're going to be doing we're going to be talking about the world of wrestling in the last
Yep.
couple of weeks. We're going to be ending the show with our Backlash 2020 review and talk about all that wonderful stuff. And if Edge versus Orton was really the greatest wrestling match ever. And,
Was it? Was it the greatest wrestling match ever? You will find out at the end.
At the end. But Jabril, how you doing, bro?
I'm good. I'm really good. Happy Father's Day to every father out there.
Happy
Hope
Father's Day,
you're
Jabril.
doing well. Thank you. Did I celebrate with my kids? No, I did not. I did not want to, as I try to spend as much time away from them as possible. But thank you, Raul. I greatly appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, you said, you know what would be the greatest Father's Day present to me is that you just don't come over today. You
Yeah,
just
that was
don't.
me. Yep. And they said, you know what, Dad, you deserve it. So not with my kids today. And best gift I could have ever asked for.
That's what I could ever ask for. Jesus Christ, Jabril.
Oh man.
You're
But
terrible.
yeah.
Dude.
How you
You're
doing, bro?
terrible. Oh my God. But yeah, dude, and I don't expect to have anybody in this stream today because it's gonna be it's Father's Day. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that everybody else is watching the stream, is watching what's it called, um is with their fathers and spending time with them. But if you're not, thank you for stopping by. But we'll
Appreciate
see.
it.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, but we'll see what goes down here if anybody wants to join us. But yeah, I know it's a pretty good day here myself too. We're what's it called? My dad has to leave today, so the celebration was yesterday.
Oh, nice.
So, but yeah, but we're gonna do we're gonna do a recap, we're gonna do news, and then we're gonna do our main topic. But yeah, man, it was a lot of fun yesterday on the live show. Wish that Jabril was there with us.
Man, I wish I could have made it. Man,
Yeah.
yesterday was stressful, to say the least.
Yeah, man, I bet, bro, I bet. But look, man, we almost didn't have it. Almost another week without.
I know. I was like, as the days kept going, I was like, oh my gosh, no, please.
No,
Like, we've been doing so
like
good.
that 1 week was yeah, we're like that 1 week was okay because of the moving thing, but
Yeah,
like
right.
guys, like please come on. Yep. Are you back at your girl's
Yeah,
place now?
I had to come back because my family is with us right now, and I basically gave up my room for my nieces and nephews because they really didn't have any other place to stay. So I was like, all right, just come back
Yeah.
to
So you moved back just to move back.
yeah, just for the weekend. Yep. I've been going back and forth.
Oh,
Okay, I have to see her on the weekends. Otherwise, my
yeah.
week is effed up. But yeah, I'm back here.
Yeah. It's all good though. You're it's understandable. But yeah, no, what's it called? We're here for another episode of High Flyer Radio. And I what's it called? I wanted to bring up the whole last week's SmackDown. We didn't get to actually talk about it
Oh yeah,
because
we did.
what's it called? We didn't do it. We waited until this Sunday. So I do want to say we talked about what we're going to talk about, whether Edge versus Orton was the greatest wrestling match ever. But no one's bringing up the fact that Styles and Brian
Daniel
put
Bryan.
yeah, an instant classic, bro.
Yep.
Wow, dude.
It's
I mean, bro, what are your thoughts, dude? Like
I was
that
just
match,
like,
something else, huh?
y'all knew AJ and Daniel Bryan. Y'all knew that Sunday was supposed to be the greatest the wrestling match of all time, and y'all decided y'all gonna show them up the 2 days before.
2 days before.
Y'all were like, man, forget all
Oh,
that. Yo, Daniel, AJ was like, yo, Daniel, we gonna put on the show tonight. I don't care who wrestling on Sunday. We gonna show them how we are tonight. And I was like, what are y'all doing?
yeah,
Y'all can't
yeah,
be doing this like this. Cause man, they wrestled their asses off last Friday, man. AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan. And we knew it was gonna be a good match. But I didn't expect
yeah,
that, bro. Oh my gosh. It was,
yeah.
man. If anyone hasn't watched it, please go back and watch last week's SmackDown. Not this Friday's, but last Friday with Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship. Please.
Ooh, instant classic, man. And AJ won the match,
Yep.
and he's the new Intercontinental Champion. By the way, that belt just looks so good on him. It
So
looks so good.
man, so good. It's just such a clean belt.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it
I know.
make
It's just such a good belt, dude. It's so
the fact
beautiful.
that like all this hype around the Intercontinental belt, like let's be real. Well, we'll talk about this previous Friday night SmackDown, but last week's I was nowhere near. I was not even worried or concerned with the Universal title. My eyes was all on the Intercontinental Championship. And even as this Friday came up, I feel like it was more hype around it than the
Mhm.
Universal. But we'll get to that later. But yeah, man, I just know AJ Styles is gonna put that Intercontinental Championship to like glory. Like no one's gonna be sleep
Yep.
on it no more, man. It's gonna have purpose. And I feel like for the when Sami Zayn had it, I also felt like it had purpose. But prior to
Yeah.
that, I felt like even as great as it looked, it wasn't being utilized as it should be. And this has
Yeah.
nothing to do with the wrestlers, just how it was being pushed, how the title was being pushed. It wasn't as great. But
Now my question is, so what's it called? AJ has he's gotten the United States Championship. He's done the Intercontinental Champion.
yep.
He's been the WWE Champion. I don't think he's ever been Universal, and I don't know if he was ever Tag Team Champion. Because the club, the what's it called?
Yeah, the club had it while he had the United States
Yeah.
championship.
So he's steady collecting everything. I'm telling you, man. This last run of AJ, you know, I'm loving it, dude. I
Oh
think
yeah.
he's just setting himself up to be what's it called? End up having quite the career when he's done with all this.
Yep.
And so the last ride, we'll do that next week. We're gonna do the talk about the last ride. The last
Oh,
episode
sure.
came out today, but I
Mhm.
haven't watched. I was catching up I was finishing up Backlash, so we'll do our last ride review next week. But it was just so much. What's it called? It was during the first episodes when he was like, how he wished that he would have worked with AJ, and it just reminds me just how great that what's it called AJ is, and just that last week with SmackDown just reminded me how the man really is bar none one of the best wrestlers of all time, AJ.
Hands down, man. Like I think we always talk about AJ, but I remember when I first saw AJ Styles TNA. I did not know anything was existed outside of WWE, and I saw this dude, and I was like, man, who is this? This dude is amazing. It was him, Samoa
Mhm.
Joe, and among others. But man, I was like, yo, AJ Styles. I
Yeah,
became an instant fan when he came here. I was hyped, and like ever since
yeah,
he's been here, there's of course been some storylines that I wasn't too hype about, but there has never been a match. There has never been a match with AJ that I've seen where he didn't put his all into it.
exactly.
And you can't say that about every wrestler at all. You can't, but man, you can say that shit about AJ Styles. And that's why I
There's just something about AJ, dude. It's just
something, man.
yeah,
Something about AJ Styles.
yeah.
Uh,
But
this man.
let's go ahead and get into the Raw talk. The
Let's
Raw
get it.
talk. Oh man, Raw was Raw was Raw. But
Raw was
this,
raw.
I'm not gonna lie. What's it called? This Raw, the ending to Raw. Wow. What's it called? I gotta say, I liked how they kind of wrote this whole stuff going for Raw. So we're gonna talk about the whole what's it called Backlash. What's it called? Review at the end, of course. But you know, obviously Orton won the match,
Yep.
and we're gonna review the match, but it's important for what's gonna be talking about with the Raw. So and then Edge suffered an injury,
Yeah,
and got
man.
successful surgery on his triceps.
Yep.
So that was what's it called. That's what went down, and then Raw opens with basically Orton addressing the crowd and addressing the universe, and then Christian comes out and what's it called. He basically Orton basically asked for like an unsanctioned match, and this is just peak heel Orton, dude. It's
Yeah.
just once again, I never want the man to be face, bro, because this man just works wonders as
He's
a
as
heel.
a heel, man. He's too good as a heel. Too good. Like there's never been a face run that compares to his heel runs. Like that. Not that I don't even remember his face runs. The only one I really remember is against Jinder Mahal. That is the only one I remember. That is it.
Yeah,
But his
yeah.
heel runs, shoot. Woo,
Legend
Legend
Killer.
Killer, bro. Rated RKO, freaking
Mhm.
all of him with John Cena. Every single one with John Cena, which was a freaking masterpiece. Shoot. Who else? If you're talking recent,
Triple H
Triple
with
H,
Triple
Rey
H.
Mysterio. Oh, man, Rey Mysterio's
Yup.
was a tragic one. Who?
Yeah. And just more and more that we've had, and it's just what's it called? Orton is great when you put him in this position, man. And
Yeah.
so that's how we start, and of course, what's it called? We end it pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie, but the other stuff that I liked, I didn't like the whole Lana and Bobby Lashley thing. I got something to say about the what's it called about that match. But I'm gonna save it, right? But
Yeah.
yeah, Lana and Bobby Lashley thing, getting a divorce, whatever. I don't care about this anymore. Why do we keep doing this? The Viking Raiders and the Street Profits against the Kariya Tozawa's ninjas. That was funny.
Yep, and freaking their huge ass ninja homie was so big. I was like, "Who is this dude? Who?" And then out
It's Apollo
comes,
Crews.
oh man,
Imagine if it was Apollo Crews.
bro, I couldn't even imagine. And then out comes Big Show to help out with the Street Vikings.
Yeah,
Oh man,
the Viking Profits.
the Viking Prophets. There we go. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm
Yeah,
enjoying this. It's fun. It's different. It's not the same we always seeing. It's ridiculous, but man, when isn't WWE, doing crazy stuff? These are memories that are like
yeah.
makes it like iconic that to be in wrestling or to be a part of wrestling and watching it. So I'm all for it. I know a lot of people think it's stupid, but I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I still wanted a match,
I
but
mean,
still,
we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. It's just it's just kind of it's entertaining for now. It's what's kind of getting us through this whole pandemic thing
yeah, for
and all.
sure.
But, you can only have them wrestling each other so much. Like you keep doing this, it's a lot of fun, and it's dumb and it's stupid, and it
Yeah.
keeps them doing the whole cinematic thing that they're going after.
Yeah, they've been utilizing that to its fullest now, which I'm all about. I don't mind it at all.
Yeah. Now I love the whole what's it called? Dominic coming out to beat
Oh
on
man,
Rollins. Ah, that
homie,
was
quick
great.
with it. That boy, quick on his feet. Man, I saw you, Dominic.
Yes,
That was
sir.
awesome. That was cool. I didn't expect him to come out so soon. Like I thought it was gonna like be maybe next week, but I'm so super glad he came out this week. And man, that kick and move. Woo, man, I was hyped. I was like, yo, if we get in Dominic in the ring soon, I'm hyped for that. Let's go.
Crossing my fingers, man. I want to see what Dominic does in the ring. And
Same.
I guess that was great. I want to see it. I want to see more of. I want to see what we're going here with. What we're going with. I want to see if Dominic comes into the ring, or if we get a pretty damn good match with Rey Mysterio and Seth Rollins, man. Um, then we had the match with the Iconics and Natalia and Morgan. That was whatever that was.
Yeah.
What's it called? Apollo Crews. Apollo Cruz beat Shelton Benjamin with a roll up. I was like,
Yeah.
eh. What do you feel? Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Do you think Apollo Cruz is going to turn anytime soon?
No, I don't think so. Hopefully not. Um, I'm just because I beat Andrade twice at a back. Oh man, we'll get to it. It's so hard.
Yeah, I know, dude.
No, I don't think so. I don't think anytime soon. But I hope he gets some talking time.
Hmm.
Like just to like I guess talk as a champion because I
Yeah,
just feel like he's just been match after match after match. And I know I've seen his post on Instagram. 'Cause I was just hyped when he became the United States champion. But I
yeah,
guess I just want some dialogue. But I don't know if they've had any recently. I
yeah,
just, but I would love to see that. But besides that, I don't know. I don't think anytime soon. But maybe in the, I don't know. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, I wonder if MVP would kind of bring. I guess if MVP and Bobby Lashley kind of move into like a stable type of thing,
Yeah,
if they bring in Apollo Cruz, and that would be really interesting. But I don't know, dude. I think that I think we leave. I think we need to leave Apollo Cruz as a face right now. I think
yeah,
that
me
it
too.
benefits more from that. Not everybody needs to be turned heel yet.
I
So
agree.
yeah,
That's some facts right there. You preaching. You hear that? Not
yeah,
everyone needs to be a heel.
yep.
It's
Uh,
okay.
the two champions beat Bobby Lashley and MVP. That was fun. It was all right.
Yeah, yeah.
I live for anything that our truth does, bro.
Same.
Even when he's doing his dumb stuff, of course, right? When he's being really what's it called, silly, or even when he's doing the serious stuff, like going out to protest police brutality and the murders by police. I love our truth, and I think he's probably one of the most one of the most talented, but also one of the most down to earth people that are probably in that roster.
Yeah, for sure. That's why,
Yeah,
like, I know people would like to talk bad on the 24/7 title, but if
yeah,
we're just being completely honest, if it was not for our truth, that title would not have survived this long. That
exactly.
and like to even come up with the segments that he did and to
Yeah,
keep them fresh, keep them entertained. Like I was looking forward to seeing our truth with the 24/7 title and him calling it the 7-Eleven European title. so, so I'm like, bro.
European title, dude.
So I love our truth, man.
Yeah,
I just don't think the dude can do wrong. He's just
yeah,
like you said, down to earth guy, really cool, speaks his
yeah.
mind. Yeah, so
He's just
I
he's
loved
just
it.
he's just a light, bro. He's a light in this in the industry, and he's
Definitely.
he's kind of like the thing that what's it called, really does kind of invigorate the whole sports entertainment thing that Vince has been going on for so long. It's like this. Here's a guy who can wrestle a match, really wrestle a match, but he's also just so funny, so entertaining that you just want to have him all the time on these segments.
Yep.
And I love our truth. I think that he's what's it called, one of the most talented and one of the funniest people ever in
Same.
that roster.
Even Brock Lesnar wants to work with our truth after
Yeah,
that one segment. Like that says a lot, bro. So
yeah.
yeah,
My
but yeah, it was
favorite
a cool match.
my favorite segment from our truth ever was when he came out. I think it was like a Royal Rumble, and he put up and he grabs the title, or not to grabs the title, he grabs a ladder and he puts it in the middle of the ring, and he's like, "Oh, wait, I thought this was
Yeah,
a ladder
he gets up there. He's like, wait.
match. What? I thought this was a ladder match."
Oh man, that was gold.
Yeah, it's gold, dude. I love that guy so much. But yeah, that's that, and then of course we do have our what's it called, the ending to it all. What's it called? What's it called? The ending, at least to what it's hard to talk about this Raw when we haven't talked about Backlash yet. But
Yeah,
Asuka beat Nia Jax, and we're gonna review the matches, but Asuka won on Sunday, but it was because of a what's it called, of a count out. So they had another match, and I like this match. What's it called? Asuka is just fantastic in the ring, dude. Nia Jax just needs people who can work her speed and her kind of her style.
yeah,
If she can be very aggressive, but when you get people in there who are just as aggressive as her, like Asuka, you get some pretty damn good stuff out of it. So I enjoyed this match.
yeah. Same. Yeah, like you said, it's hard to get the right partner for Naya.
Yeah,
But I'm all if anyone can do it, it's definitely Oscar. Oscar can
yeah,
get the job done. So I didn't really we'll talk about it, the match at Backlash.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
like you said, this match though, I like this one.
yeah. And finally, the unsanctioned match with Randy Orton and Christian. Randy beats him, but the match doesn't even start before it doesn't even what's it called happen
Yep.
because what's it called Orton or Orton he gave him a low blow, right?
Yep.
Yep, low blow, and then he punt kicks him.
Well, he didn't give him the low blow.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Flair gives him the low blow.
Yeah, buddy.
Yep, the dirtiest player in the
The
game
dirtiest
himself.
player in the game.
Yeah, the dirtiest player in the game comes out, gives Christian a low blow. Randy Orton punts him, and 1, 2, 3. And we ended with Randy's maniacal smile. And how are we doing today, Mr. Chillzone? What's going on, man?
Ooh, what's up, Mr. Chillzone?
Let's get ready to rumble, yeah, man. Um, But yeah, dude, what's it called? Randy punts him and he beats him, and we end with that maniacal smile. And I have a feeling the Extreme Rules match is gonna be Orton and Edge at for Extreme Rules. I don't think it's gonna be the what's it called, the WWE title. But I'm really really excited to see what's going on, man. I think they're getting into some really interesting territory with this feud.
Yeah, I agree. It's getting like, and I'm not getting tired. There's some people after the second or third time, like, all right, I'm getting tired. But this story is like just escalating. Like it has not peaked yet. And yeah, I'm all for him going at it again. Hopefully, Edge is good. I know it was pre-taped, the
Yeah,
Backlash.
the
So
ring-
like, yeah. Oh, we're doing good, Mr. Chillzone. How you doing?
yeah,
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, what's going on? Happy Father's Day, man. I'm doing pretty good too, Mr. Chilzone. Thank you for checking up on us. But yeah, dude, it's just I think we're going into some really really interesting ground here. I want to see what happens next, man. And if we're really kind of seeing the return of the legend killer Randy Orton, because wow, like he's bringing back the punt,
Yeah,
and
man.
that's we haven't
Flair
seen that in a long time.
long time. I didn't expect Flair either. Like that threw me off. I was
Yeah,
like, Rick Flair, what are you doing here?
yeah. I wonder if he's going to be managing him.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I can
Man,
tell
if
that.
that's the case, yo, this is gonna be hella interesting.
Yeah,
Like
but yeah, he
props to
sends them out in the
Baylor.
stretcher, and so we end the night, bro. And yeah, Raw was Raw. I like that ending. There's a lot of throwaway stuff that happened during Raw that I didn't really like, but Jabril, I kind of asked the question: are we gonna see Christian come back to in ring action or what?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so. Like I didn't expect Christian to even be on Monday night Raw, even after what happened at Backlash. But I was like, oh snap, Christian here. But yeah, I think so. I think we're gonna see more Christian and
yeah,
dare I say it. I would love to see either no, I wouldn't want to see that. That would break my heart, honestly. But I would love to see Christian and Edge in a tag team match sometime in the future. I
oh,
don't
that
know
would be
against
awesome.
who, but man, I would love for that. It's been too long.
Yeah. So we're hoping. I wonder what's going to happen with the whole injury thing. I look. First of all, I don't know if it's a work or it's a real legitimate
Me
injury.
neither. That's the seriously though. I have no idea which one it is. They got me. Either way, they got me. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you got me excited right now. So
Mhm.
I'm pretty excited to see where this goes. What did Chillzone say? I'm alright actually. And happy Father's Day. Yeah, of course. Thank you, Mr. Chillzone. Jabril's decided to ignore the kids and do podcasting first. So
Yep.
yeah.
That's their Father's Day gift to me. Yeah,
Yeah.
buddy.
Don't bother me. Oh my god, bro. But we're moving on to a Wednesday nights, and oh man, do we have quite the challenger for what's it called, the challenge for Adam
Mo-
Cole next, bro?
Oh my gosh, Adam, what are you gonna do, dog?
What are you gonna do,
What are you
man?
gonna do?
But I like the Bailey and Sasha match on NXT. I thought that was cool. I think it's cool that they're kind of traveling there,
Yeah, me too.
and yeah, I like Io Shirai coming out and all that stuff. So I can't wait to see what's gonna happen, man. I wonder. I think this is how you kind of make the tag team title kind of legitimate and make it serious, but at the same time, you know, what can we do?
Yeah, like as much as like I was off put by them winning, they've been moving around a lot. Let's like, and they've been like you said. I don't think Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross ever even went to NXT to like
No
or at all. And I know like it's different because of everything that's happening. They're trying to be like very entertaining, and plus all of it's in the same place. It's all at the
performance center.
performance center, so it makes it like easier. But still, like when they had the title, they never went to NXT. So seeing them on NXT was cool, because the title's supposed to be defended for all
Yep.
brands, even NXT. So them being there was cool. I'm never gonna get tired of seeing Sasha. So that's
Damn straight.
already benefit right
Damn
there.
straight. You already know how that works, bro.
Oh yeah,
I'm right there
already.
with you, brother. I'm right there with you. No, I'm
So
not tired of seeing Sasha. Zone says, "What's crazy is one of my favorite tag teams is Rated RKO." Me too, man. I love Rated RKO. Rated RKO and the Birds of Destruction. Yep, for sure, dude.
for
Uh,
sure.
I love Rated RKO. I think that was probably one of the funniest tag teams that came out. Sasha Banks, yeah, Sasha
Yes,
Banks,
sir.
yes, sir, yes, sir. But
But NXT, right.
yeah, NXT. So I mean, a lot of people gave Paige so much shit last backstage, man. She when they were doing the watch along, I believe for Evolution, not this week, but last week.
Yeah.
Um, and she was talking about how the tag team title for the women is basically nothing right now. Like it's not legitimate. They haven't been putting any work into it, and they really don't know how to work with it. And people gave him shit, and I was like, why are you giving her shit? It's the truth, man.
Yeah, I'm
That
not
title,
understanding where she was wrong.
yeah, the title hasn't been like legitimate, dude. It feels like it gets thrown around, and there's never something that's really like you know grand about it.
Nope. There's not even really promos for it. Like the Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss and then Sasha Banks and sorry, my brain is Bailey was like probably one of the closest ones to a promo for the belt. But besides it was more of like, all right, we just got these two these two wrestlers here, go for the title. So I agree 100%. Like these titles have not been like utilized greatly, and it wasn't like even like when Asuka and Kyrie Sane
Yeah.
both had had the title. They had Asuka doing single matches, and
Exactly.
and I was like, why isn't she's a tag team champion? Why? So I agree with Paige 100%.
Yeah, it's a damn shame, dude. I don't know how they're gonna work that, but I like I said, taking them to NXT, actually giving them promos and airtime for promos, I think it does something. But I don't know, man. I don't know what they're gonna do. But Paige shouldn't have gotten that much shit. Like she's right, and it's what we've been saying here for the past 19 episodes, right?
Yeah, we've been saying that a lot. A lot.
Yeah, they haven't made those titles legitimate. They're really nice looking titles.
They
They're
are.
beautiful titles.
When they presented it, I was so hyped. I was like, bro, these titles look clean. In my opinion, they look better than the men's tag teams title.
Yeah, but sadly, they haven't been, that important, and it shows when somebody has to call it out from inside the industry too, man.
Yep.
So I really hope they kind of work more with that. Keep bringing them to NXT. I think that would be really interesting.
Yep.
Even though right now during the pandemic, more exposure isn't probably the safest thing, but
Yeah, true. Very
especially after that news that came out that one of the developmental talent tested positive, and we're going to talk about that. It's just it's probably not the safest thing, but once we're back to a sort of normal, I hope that we start having that title at least, traveling around the three brands.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go ahead and keep going here. It was nice to see what's it called, Breeze and Fandango again. I love them.
Brazongo.
Breeze Zongo, bro. But it was funny to see them mock the Imperium entrance, bro. Oh my god, dude! You guys, you can give me more of these two. I'll take them any day, man. They're
Same.
great. Yeah, I'm so happy they're back and they found their ground in NXT. Now, I want to talk about this segment though. Where we finally get word of who might be facing Adam Cole soon. So,
Yeah.
all right. So, Mr. William Regal had some words to say, and some words to say about what's going to happen. So, there's going to be some major matches coming soon, and Keith Lee is going to be defending his title, his North American title next week against Finn Balor and Johnny Gargano. The winner of that match faces Adam Cole in a winner takes all match. Oh man.
Brand.
Oh man.
Winner takes all.
So we could have a double champion soon. Because if Keith wins and he retains the title and he beats Cole, he's he's North American champion and NXT champion.
Yep.
But also, if Finn beats Keith and Finn beats Cole or Cole beats Finn or Keith, he's still gonna have two titles on him, man.
Yep.
So this is gonna be really interesting.
That's
But also, what was really interesting too is that where they've been Karrion Kross was kind of they were putting those posts on Scarlett's Instagram where there was the the hourglass, and it's like when they're gonna get to Cole. But I think that this does keep Karrion kind of in the background for right now to possibly be the next one who can take the title off if Cole wins. But I don't know, man. I'm really I'm really excited for next week.
yeah, same. Like when I saw Keith come out, I was like, oh damn. Keith's like, yo, I want two titles. And then Johnny came out. Johnny was like, hey, hold up. I pinned you. I want your title. And once I get your title, I'm gonna take your title, Adam. And then the Prince comes out and he's like, I want it all too. Hold up. I want the gold. And so man, the fact that these three are having a match, that's amazing altogether.
Yeah.
And then the fact that somebody's going to be a double champ, more than likely.
Like, somebody's going to be a double champ, bro.
Somebody's going to be a double champ. That's insane to me. Like, usually there's some kind of stipulation or something. Like, even like last year when Kofi won and then Seth won, and they were like, yo, let's put both our belts on, let's put both our belts on the line tonight. I knew damn well nobody was about to win that match. Somebody was going to interrupt. Something was going to happen, or someone was going to get counted out. Match doesn't happen at all. But this, like, I actually believe someone will be double champion at the end of the night. Come the next, it's going to be at a pay-per-view, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I think it's going to be at a pay-per-view because so Extreme Rules is on July 19th, I believe. And so I'm pretty sure we're going to get another takeover by then. But we'll see, man. I'm really excited to see what goes on. I think that it's some really interesting booking, bro.
Yeah, agreed. And even like with hold on, I just saw his name calling out Karrion Kross.
Karrion, yeah.
Reed calling out Karrion. Was it Branson Reed? I was like, hold up, you calling out Karrion Kross? Okay. Man. And I'm like, that's good. Keep this man getting momentum. Yeah, this dude's like, yo, this dude's coming up into our show and he thinks he's gonna get like all this acclaim. I want to challenge him. More than likely, Karrion Kross is gonna beat him, and it still adds another person to the mix. Like he beat somebody else. and he's just climbing, but they're not giving this man a handout straight out the gate. But you know what? They're watching still. You see Scarlett. Mm, you see Scarlett
Mm,
with the time. She's like, "Yo, not now. This
soon.
is not now, but soon. But
Yeah.
soon."
Yep.
Like,
I love how they're playing this, man. It's like let's give Carrion some more programs to work.
yep.
In the meantime, we'll see who's gonna be, kind of set up to go against Carrion. And I'm telling you, what's it called? I would hope that Carrion's reign would be, dominant a dominant reign and a pretty long reign because
Hmm.
I think we're kind of really building them up to be this really irresistible force right now.
Yep.
But one last thing I did like from NXT that I wanted to bring up. Well, two things. I love Priest. Priest's work is just great. Damian Priest.
Mhm.
I really like that, and I think that he's so talented. Him and Baylor just have great matches, and I love the match that he had with Killian Dane this week. And I guess I just wanted to bring up that I just fucking love Damian Priest. I mean, the guy's just so good in that
Yeah,
ring.
that is amazing. I remember
Yeah,
when I first saw him, it was when he was facing I think it was Swerve, who also like I really like Swerve.
yeah,
But yeah, I was like, yo, these dudes are hella talented, especially for his size, man. That dude can move
yes, sir,
so
yes.
well. That's why I
Um,
love the match with him and Finn.
yeah. And the last thing I liked was the Santos Escobar. You know, uh,
Woo!
aka El Legado del Fantasma, who was our current cruiserweight champion. His stable is looking like it's gonna be pretty serious stuff, man. I really
Mhm.
liking this. I love the whole kind of heel vibe. What's it called? He's a heel, but it also kind of builds this really interesting path on possibly seeing Drake Maverick get the title.
Yep.
So I love this. Continue doing the beat downs and stuff. I really like Santos Escobar.
Same. Yeah. I like the mask reveal, man. That was
Oh, that
clean.
master reveal is one of my favorites, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah, one of my favorites. It's I loved it, dude. I want to see more. I want to see more of this dude. I think this guy's gonna be great. But
Same.
there's a lot of other stuff, Dakota Kai and all those things that went down as well. Like you said, with Reed as well. Roddy Strong had a really interesting thing with Dexter Loomis, where it's like if you seen a ghost or something,
Yep.
which was interesting. Yeah, those
That
are
was
they were all right, but they're nothing like those other ones that I kind of brought out right now. There, I really really like those things.
yeah.
Anything else that really caught your eye on NXT that you wanted to bring up?
No, that's pretty much it from what
Uh,
I remember. Yeah, I think that was pretty much it.
yeah, but I'm just like I said, I'm loving what they're doing with Carrion, and I think that this week is gonna be wild, dude. I think next week's episode we're about to have like a really like, damn, okay, like
Oh yeah,
this is.
it's gonna get real.
What do you think, Jabril? Do you think Keith retains?
I don't know. I really don't. I want Keith Lee to retain, but like I'm just like thinking, and I'm like, I really want him to retain because when did he win it? Back in March or
Yeah, around
February?
there,
Yeah. So
March, April. Yeah.
uh, oh my gosh, man. I'm gonna be on edge this Wednesday. That's all I can say. Because
Yeah. I'm such a big fan of Keith, bro. He's such a great wrestler. He's hilarious, and just the segments we have with Mia Yim, like he's so talented. But like, holy crap, dude, it's all out this week, next week. Like, it's gonna be because Finn Balor has the chance, possibility of becoming what's it called, champion too, and winning. And I think I look at the two matches, Adam Cole versus Finn. Damn, that's a what's it called, a classic in the making. Adam Cole versus Keith, also another classic, but that one's gonna be brutal.
yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm so excited. I don't know what we're gonna get, dude. I
Hey,
think he's gonna retain. I want Keith to retain, but I might be really surprised if Finn Balor wins.
oh man, like those are my two. I do not think Johnny Gargano is winning. I do not think Johnny,
Yeah,
but Keith Lee retaining or Finn Balor, and like I can't be mad at either one because I love Finn Balor and I love Keith Lee. So,
yeah,
gosh, man. But at the same time, I don't want Keith's freaking run to be done just yet.
exactly.
So NXT know what they're doing. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
'Cause I
I
haven't felt this
highly
way.
doubt that Gargano wins. You're right.
Yeah,
I
I
highly doubt
highly doubt it.
Gargano
Yeah.
wins. But dude, it's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be
Yo,
so good. I
so
can't wait to see. The fact that it's a triple threat is even better, bro, because Keith doesn't have to get pinned to lose the
at
title.
all. Yep.
Yep. So I'm really excited. I want to know what's gonna happen. This week is gonna be crazy. We're gonna have
Oh
quite
yeah.
the episode this week.
Oh
And
yeah. Just wait. Just wait.
just wait, y'all. It's gonna be quite the episode. But yeah, dude. And let's go ahead and move on to SmackDown. SmackDown was. I'm sorry, my friend. SmackDown was bad. The SmackDown did
Yeah.
not. Yeah. Um, I like the Matt Riddle and AJ match. I like that Matt Riddle got a win,
Me
and
too.
dude, if AJ's first feud with the Intercontinental title is with Riddle, this is gonna be really interesting.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can't wait to see what comes with this, dude. And I just love seeing Riddle. I love seeing what that guy does. Still weird that he doesn't have boots on or anything, but it's whatever.
Yep.
Uh, But
Yeah.
the Jeff Hardy thing, Shorty G match, the fucking Miz TV thing, like like all these things were like, like anything else. Other thing I could bring up was the New Day and Lucha House Party match was pretty cool.
Oh
I
yeah.
like
Yeah. I like that. Same.
that.
Um. Then yeah, they were at ringside.
Cesaro
Uh.
and Nakamura.
Yeah. Cesaro Nakamura, and then Bailey and Sasha were with the
Yeah.
announce team. But and then I love that they came in and beat the hell out of a New Day at the end.
Mhm.
Uh, Ongoing with that feud, which I'm
I
excited
would I
about.
would like to see I would like to see Cesaro and Nakamura as champions.
Same here.
Yeah.
I would love to see freaking Cesaro with a singles title sometime soon,
Yeah.
man.
Soon. They really dropped the ball with Cesaro because
Yeah,
I don't remember. I don't know if you remember, but that match with John Cena and Cesaro on Raw, like years ago.
no, I
I
don't think I've
remember.
seen it.
I don't remember if it was the United States Open Challenge or it was just a regular match they were having, but it was fantastic, dude. Like Cesaro was going with it, like boom, 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 like fucking beat after beat after beat, and it was a great match. Like Cesaro can do this. It's just they haven't booked them correctly.
Yeah, no, they have not. And I don't
Yeah.
know when they will. I remember he had a match with Ricochet like a year ago, or probably it was a year ago. And that
Mhm.
match was amazing. I remember I remember when Ricochet went for the shooting star press, and then freaking Cesaro came with the elbow or the shoulder.
Mhm.
Uh Bro, picture perfect. It was one of the most beautiful setup I ever seen. And
But what's it called? What was the most interesting about SmackDown was the way that it ended. Um, so our Bray Wyatt, but not the Wyatt that you think you're thinking about. We're not Firefly Wyatt, not the Fiend Wyatt, but original Bray Wyatt has returned, man. And they really good segment with Braun. And this has me thinking, Jabril. What's it called? What do you think the plan is here? Do you think this is kind of just like elongating the arrival of the Fiend versus Braun? What happened, Jabril? Oh shit! Did Jabril got frozen. This is great. Hold on. Um, yeah, we're gonna go to a quick commercial break, guys. Sorry about that. And I don't have the commercial break on here. Great, great. Um, this is fantastic. Wow. Let me see if I have it in here. Really sorry about this, guys. I don't know what happened, but we will. What's it called? See what's going on here. Okay. Break. Oh, never mind. Here we go. He's back. He's back.
oh,
I
bad,
thought I thought I had to pull out
bad.
the commercial break. I was like, crap,
So-
like we gotta go to commercial break before.
Sorry, yeah, I was trying to work as fast as possible too.
Yeah, but I know I was saying that Bray, original Bray is back, and I was like,
Yes,
do you think this is them kind of like waiting for SummerSlam to bring out the Fiend
yes, and
because it's gonna be I think a whole year of the Fiend now at
yeah,
SummerSlam.
hmm
So I was thinking like
yeah. I think they're trying to make and like it's gonna be like you know how WrestleMania was for Undertaker, SummerSlam's gonna be for the Fiend. Like
Yeah.
that's gonna be his pay-per-view. And so the way they are doing this, I think is super smart. Like
Hmm.
he Bray Wyatt lost, Funhouse Bray Wyatt lost,
Yeah.
and then now here comes the Wyatt family Bray Wyatt to face
Yeah.
him again. And then it's like bring out the Fiend at SummerSlam and
Yeah.
then beat Braun Strowman. I am all for that. I am all for. I love this. And then even like the way he set it up, he's like talking about everything he did during quarantine, and then he was like, but one thing I did do that is true is I learned how to bring back the dead, bring back outcomes, Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
And then he's just like blows out the candle, and that's it. That's SmackDown.
Yeah.
Such a clean
That's
ending.
SmackDown.
That's
Um,
SmackDown.
yeah, that was SmackDown, dude, and I loved it. I think that it's amazing to see Bray kind of juggle three different gimmicks now. It's kind
Yeah.
of like the good old Mick Foley, right?
Yep. Exactly. Yep.
Back, you love, and kind. It's just amazing to see him. Like he can easily just switch between the three, just like that, and it's it's
Yep.
it's pretty great. But I think at Extreme Rules, Bray loses, and then at SummerSlam, he's forced to bring out the Fiend, man, and
Yep.
I'm really excited. This has me worried if it's possible that they're kind of erasing the Fiend, but I don't think so. I think they're kind of going that route at SummerSlam. The
Yeah.
1 year anniversary is when
Mm-hmm.
the Fiend returns. So
And that's what I was afraid of at first too, because I was like, man, Fiend has not, been seen since WrestleMania at all. And it was like, oh, Bray Wyatt lost, and he was like, all right, bring out Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt, and I'm like, okay, cool.
mm,
But I'm like, man, I hope they're not like not burying the Fiend, but like not using him anymore. But yeah, I think SummerSlam's gonna, like you said, that's gonna be the year since the Fiend first was introduced. So it makes sense. It makes perfect sense.
mhm,
So I think they're doing it smart.
yeah. What did you watch AEW? I know that we got some official matches for Fighter Fest now.
Yeah.
We have Orange Cassidy versus Chris Jericho at
Yep.
Fighter Fest. Yep, and what's it called? He busted him open and everything.
Yep.
That was pretty damn impressive.
Mhm.
But anything else that you what's it called? That was interesting.
Just trying to remember, honestly.
Yeah. Well, here
MJ.
I got the recap right here.
Okay,
I'll
bet.
read some stuff. Hangman Page and Omega, of course, they what's it called? They retain the titles.
Yeah, retain. Yep.
Uh, yep, and can't believe fucking the what's it called? Can't believe they're called the sex gods, man. That's funny.
They are
That's really funny.
called less sex gods. Yep.
It's I love that he keeps posting that picture of a baby Sammy Guevara with Chris Jericho and like in Raw or something
Yeah.
back in the 90s. Like, yeah, this is pretty funny. Um, what's it called? Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks was what's it called? The next what's it called? NWA wrestler. So he went up against Cody in a pretty damn good match, I gotta say. Um, what else is here, man? Bam, birds in the back. Um, Britt Baker. Britt Baker, what's it called? I believe Britt Baker got injured, man.
Yeah. She got
Yeah,
injured.
that really
Oh,
sucks, man. But yeah, no, she was abducted by a Big Swede.
Big
Swole, Big
Swole.
Swole. Big Swole.
Mhm.
But
Yep.
Big Swole, by the way, damn. Um, but what else we got here? Anything else that was interesting?
Some I can't even remember.
I know there was the what's it called? The next week it's gonna be Guevara versus Matt Hardy, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. What's it called? MJF beat Billy Gunn. That was interesting.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, MJF versus Billy Gunn. Did
Yeah.
not. That was like you said, that was an interesting one. I did not know what to expect from that at all, but it was a good match.
But the one I know it was Sex Gods versus who?
It was Best Friends. Was it Best Friends?
Friends. Yes.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
what's it called? For a number one contendership.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
yeah, I was like, okay, well, I first of all would not mind seeing, the sex gods get the titles because I think those two are great heels.
Yeah, me too.
But you know, once again, I love the best friends. I think the best friends are funny as hell, dude. I think they're great. I
Same.
love them. But what do you think, Brett? What do you think, bro?
Well, yeah, the best friends won, I
Yeah,
believe. But man, I would love to see the titles on Let's Sex Gods. Just cause
yeah.
like them with gold, like they're already entertaining without gold, but them with gold is like a whole nother level of entertainment. So I would love to have a title. And as like time persists, I'm trying to think how many titles we got. We got 4 titles. How many members are in Let's Six Gods? I mean, how many members are in
Inner Circle,
yeah, 6?
Proud and Powerful, Tito and Ortiz, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tito and Ortiz, what's it called? Jack Hager,
Right.
Jericho, and Sammy Guevara. It's 5 people.
5. Okay. So 2, 4. Yeah, dang. Yeah, and one person wouldn't have a title. 'Cause I was like, man, hopefully sometime down the line, everybody in the circle has a title. That'd be cool. Because, man, they would lose their shit and it'll be the most entertaining thing on AEW.
I want to see if the best friends take it. But like I said, I would love to see the best friends win. But I would also like to see more of Jericho and Guevara, dude. I think those two are,
Yeah,
you
same.
know, pretty interesting in the ring, and I think they're just great heels. Like,
Yeah.
what else can I say than that? They're
Hmm.
freaking heels, man.
They're amazing heroes. I hope best friends take the title, so I really do.
I really do too. So we have some news that we wanted to get into. So of course, a developmental talent was tested positive for COVID-19, and this was the statement from WWE. Hold on, let me share screen it so that way you can see it too, bro.
Oh yeah.
From ProWrestlingSheet.com, right? From a good old Ryan Satin. This is the article. Let me go ahead and just get the what's it called, the share screen up in here. A developmental talent who was last on site at WWE's training facility on Tuesday, June 9th, has tested positive for COVID 19. Since that time, no other individuals that attended the facility have reported symptoms. However, out of an abundance of caution and to ensure the health and safety of the company's performers and staff, all talent, production crew, and employees on site at the training and production facilities will be tested for COVID-19 immediately. Following the test results, WWE plans to proceed with its normal television production schedule. Um, oh man, I would have, yeah. You see, this is where I kind of, start to get worried, right?
Yeah.
I would have said, you know, all right, let's what's it called? I would have said take 2 weeks off, bro. 2 weeks off because that's serious, man. I mean, what's it called? Even if you sanitize, remember, I think I was reading that the virus can still stick to surfaces for 2 to 3 weeks. So, I mean, what are your thoughts on this, Jabril? I know that MVP said that his results came back negative.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree with you. Just take the weeks out because it's not worth it. Like that slight, like maybe it's good, maybe it's not, isn't worth it in the long run. Because if you're wrong, that puts a lot of people at risk.
yeah,
And we realize this already that this virus spreads like no other, or like some others, but like it spreads rapidly. In the course or the span of just 6 months, look at how many people have died in our country from it and how it affected the entire world, you know,
yeah.
and we can't even see this thing. So it's like it's not worth the risk. I think they should have, like you said, say take 2 weeks off and take another test too, because like sometimes people have tested negative and then after the course of a week they test positive.
Yeah.
And so I agree. It's a risk, man.
Yeah. Now I'm really, really happy. I'm really, really glad that Roman had taken the time off.
Oh, I'm so, yeah, agree.
Yeah, I'm glad that people like Roman, like Sami Zayn, all those people had decided like, yeah, maybe taking time off is better because they don't want to get sick. That was possibly the best decision. I don't know. I hope that nothing bad happens, guys, I really hope that what's it called, all these talent are safe. Not just the wrestlers, but the what's it called, the production people, because the production is very, very important. If you don't have production people to work on your show, then you don't have a show. So I hope that everybody is safe, and I know that Vince won't cancel 2 weeks of 2 weeks of TV,
No.
but
Mm-mm.
I think that it should be, because this is the liability of your workers, man. Like, this is really important stuff. We can't just you know think like, okay, well, what's it called? Everybody, what's it called, has been tested. Everything is fine. The virus won't be spreading. But like, proper sanitation and all that type of stuff, man. Like, still, we have to kind of make sure that everybody, what's it called, that doesn't have the high chance of possibility of spreading this around.
Yeah.
But that was one of those. Also, the last, what's it called, piece of news that I have in here, another one from Pro Wrestling Sheet from Ryan Satin. Um, that Heyman is not the executive director of Raw anymore,
Oh
bro.
yeah. Yep.
Yep, they brought in Bruce Prichard to do this. Oh God. But yeah. So what's it called? He's back. He's out. Um, and Bruce Prichard is going to be leading it now. And yeah, man. Look. I don't know what Heyman was in charge of. What wasn't he's in charge of? If like he was in charge of most of these storylines, but why would you take out Heyman? Like, if something has been working as of late, why would you take out Heyman and then replace him with Pritchard? Jibril,
Yeah. I was. Yeah. This one was.
that's kind of a sideline, right?
Yeah. I didn't expect it because, like you said, it's been even like because I think he's been doing his role or whatever. Even like going into SmackDown. To SmackDown. I mean, sorry, into
Yeah.
WrestleMania. WrestleMania was a huge success.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really see too many negative comments about WrestleMania, and then carrying on from WrestleMania. Of course, there was some stuff that didn't work, but I mean, he's one person. I'm sure he wasn't in charge of everything, but as far as storylines goes, Monday Night Messiah was great. I loved it. Bernie Murphy joining, like it was a lot of good stuff. So
Yeah.
I don't
I,
know
I
what was the reason, but yeah, it
Mhm.
was threw me off.
It's throwing me off. Of course, what's it called, when we were here when we talked about the news about Bischoff getting being let go, and we're leaving, and we were like, okay, that was gonna happen. Like, Bischoff staying for a while, like, that was not gonna happen. You
Yeah.
know,
Mm-mm.
come on, it was bound to leave. But Heyman just being replaced with Pritchard, and to streamline content. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that, but I guess we'll see what happens with the new leadership under Pritchard. But I don't know, man. I think that this was really weird. Like, I did not expect for this to happen.
Yeah, same. I was like, when I heard the news, I was just like, oh dang! When it is all like, what led to this? I
Yeah,
wanted to like
I guess
know.
we're never gonna know.
Yeah, yeah, no,
We're never gonna know
not
unless they do,
until Paul
unless they
Heyman
do
makes the.
what's it called, the documentary with Heyman again.
Yeah, that was exactly what I was about to say. That's
Yeah,
when everything comes out.
that's when everything goes out. All the scoop gets thrown out, man.
Yeah,
Yeah. Also, I wanted to do something before we go ahead and what's it called? We get out of before we go into the backlash stuff. So as you guys have seen, if you're listening to the show, it's because you are a member of the community. You are what's it called, well versed in what's going on. If you're what's it called, if you're not, then it's okay. Then but you should have to educate yourself on what's going on right now in the wrestling community. Um, a lot of people in the UK wrestling scene have been what's it called, exposed for sexual misconduct, and a lot of brave women came out this last week and this week, and speaking out against the sexual misconduct that has been happening in this industry for a real long time. And we've had some people be let go. Jack Gallagher was let go, released. And then on the AEW side, Jimmy Havoc was what's it called, suspended, and what's it called, what's Jimmy Havoc was suspended, and they're working with him to get him rehab and stuff like that. But a couple of other wrestlers have been suspended as well. So I wanted to bring up that stuff, and I wanted to say that all these women who are speaking out, very brave women. Um, our support is with you, and we're here to listen to you. We're here to believe you. I hope that we see what happens with this. Investigations are going to be done and all that stuff. But I think what we need to learn from what's going on right now is just proper respect, and also us fans looking out for each other. And
Yep.
you know, if we see something that isn't right, and we know about it, we have to be willing to call it out and having to interfere, because stuff like this. It was a lot of women that came out, man. It was a crap ton. And I also saw some assholes, calling them liars, saying that saying some really ugly stuff, and that's not right. But you know we have to be willing to help each other and be there for each other, because we can't be letting this happen, man. I mean,
Yeah.
we can't be letting people in positions of power like this take advantage of so many women. It's just not the right thing to do, man.
Not at all, man. I didn't know. Like I saw that Jack Gallagher got let
Release.
go. Yeah, released, but I had no idea why. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, I've
Us.
seen my fair share of individual, mostly guys, who tend to not believe women who are coming out and saying what they've been through, and then it's, it's man, and they're like, "Oh, why didn't it come out sooner?" And all this. But I'm like, bro, you don't know what they've been through or how it is, and so it's like keep that to yourself, bro. If you don't have nothing positive to say, please keep it to yourself. You don't know what these women went through or experienced, and they're actually having the strength to speak out about it, which is not easy as y'all may think it is. This shit
Yeah.
is not easy
Oh, man.
at all. So, like, for them to even be able to do that, bro, I give them all the props in the world. I wish them the best. Know what you have to deal with any of that shit, especially where you work. That's not something you should have to deal with.
Yep. Yep. And it was just it's like you guys can go check it all out. It was on hashtag speaking out. It was all under that stuff, and you can go check out the individual stories. I'm not going to bring up stories because those aren't my stories to tell,
Right.
and I don't have permission to tell those stories. But it's very important that we, right now we take the time as wrestling fans, and as men in general, that we take the time to listen, to lend our support, and to believe these women. You know, like I always say, what's it called? I'm not gonna go there and chastise these what's it called, these wrestlers, and tell them off, and be an asshole, right? Because it's not my position to do that. I
Right.
don't know if that helps these women move forward, but what I will do is believe these women and stick with them, and listen to them, and understand what needs to change in this industry, because that's the least that we can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and go into the Backlash review. We got a lot of cool stuff to talk about on here, and we're gonna start with the official first match was the kickoff. Paulo Cruz and Andrade had a really good match, Jabril.
Yep. They set it off. They
They
set it
set
off.
it off, dude. I want more of this, bro. I want more of this. That was a really, really good match. Apollo Cruz, of course, retained the title,
Yep.
and Zelina Vega did not interfere or anything. This was just
Nope.
a straight up great wrestling match with Apollo Cruz and Andrade. What did you think, Jabril?
Man, it was great. Like, sorry. I
Yeah.
was really happy that it was just clean. Like, I love my girl Zelina. I had no problem with her coming in, but this was just straight, just Cruz and Andrade and him defending his title for the first time, and he did it clean. And
Hmm.
man, they just, like you said, I have no problem seeing these two go back and forth at all. I do want to see
Hmm.
him face more people, but man, him and Andrade they just have some really great chemistry as far as
Yeah.
performing in the ring. But man, it's a good
I
match.
love it, dude.
My
I
opinion, it was worthy of being on the main card. In my opinion, it didn't have to be on the
Yep.
pre-show. But regardless, he made this one a clean pre-show with a great match. So
If it
I'm
were
all
up to
for it.
me, if it were up to me, and this is not me being a hater or anything, the tag team match would have been the opening. The what's it called? The kickoff.
Oh
And
yeah,
yeah,
hmm
yeah,
Can't be real. I didn't even really watch
the women's tag
yeah,
match.
I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be real. I didn't watch it. I didn't
Yeah,
watch it.
I watched it. It was nothing to write home about. I still find it what's it called that Bailey's calling herself Bailey Bailey those belts. That's
Oh yeah, Bailey those belts.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Giving a shot to Becky there,
Becky, yeah.
2 belts. But yeah, I was just it was what it was. It wasn't anything interesting to me. What's it called? Of course, the what's it called? The champions retained their titles.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, that was that. I was just not interesting to me. I didn't. I zoned out most of that match.
Yeah, I ain't mad at you.
Um, the next one was a Sheamus and Jeff Hardy. This was all right. Though I did not expect for Sheamus to come out with the win. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
That was interesting. Uh, you know, I like that. What's it called? It wasn't like a stomping, even though it was getting around there. I thought
Oh
it was
yeah. Mm-hmm. Because at
there was
one point he was just throwing Jeff Hardy around.
pretty much. But yeah, this was an all right match. I really didn't expect you know for Sheamus to be the one who took the win here.
Yeah, me neither. Which I was actually happy about. Because if Jeff would have won, I guess this quick, I was like, all right, cool. Now we're moving on. But when, like you said, Sheamus won, I was like, oh, all right. So we got something still to continue with over here. Which I was like, all right, cool. I guess I was just I mean, I would be pissed too if someone threw urine at me last SmackDown. So I would hope he would have won because
Yuri,
that was
how
gross.
are you doing?
What's up,
Yeah,
Yuri?
Yuri, how you doing? We're almost done with the show, but you can hang out with us for a little bit
Oh
more.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but yo, Jabril, Sadin tweeted that whole segment on last week's what's it
Mhm.
called SmackDown. He was like, "Yo, has Jeff Hardy not peed in like a whole week or something? Because that was
I'm saying I thought it was beer. I thought
yeah.
it was beer, bro. And then
I'm
someone
pretty sure, I'm pretty sure it's water with dye, but
mhm.
I was like, yo, that much? Like, guys, come on, like
And I
with
was who needs that much for a urine sample? Like no one needs that much.
stupid, dude.
It
I'm
was
okay. How are you guys? We're doing all right, man.
oh
Thank
yeah,
you.
I'm doing good. Just straight chilling.
Just straight chilling. But I was like, yo, this is like, what the fuck, man? Like, this is like, that's too much urine, dude.
Way too much. I was like, this is so bad. I'm not enjoying the storyline at all. Excuse me.
Um, Now, what's it called? The Asuka and Nia Jax match that ended up in the count out. That started out pretty good, and then it just got like, oh wow, like why are we gonna end it with the count out?
A
Like,
count out.
yeah,
Like she's a
I think
champion, man.
I to me the count out wins for champions should only be used for heels.
I agree. I 100% agree.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
I have a feeling we're setting up an Extreme Rules match here. Um,
Yep.
yep,
That's what it's looking like.
yep, and
And Naya has been champion before, right? Only
mhm,
once or multiple times?
once.
Once. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have to pull in the commercial break here, guys. Sorry, I really have to use the restroom.
Oh,
So,
do your thing.
oh crap, I don't have the commercial break on here. Damn it. Okay, well, wait, I can just switch brands over, and this is gonna be really weird, guys. But we're gonna go to live show brand for right now, and go to commercial break. Hey, I'm Raul Mendoza, and this is
Jibril Newton.
and we are the hosts of High Flyer Radio. And finally, pro wrestling has come back to the Nerdcore podcast feed in the form of a show hosted by Jibril and I. And we talk about everything and anything in the pro wrestling world on Mondays at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Nothing's off limits. Whatever you guys want to talk about, if it's from AEW to SmackDown to Raw to NXT, nothing's off the table. We can talk about it.
We're going to talk all about it. And if you can get it a day early, you should go to the www.patreon.com/thenerdcore and pledge to the tiers on there so you can get this show and a lot of shows days early before anybody else gets to hear it. But Enough talking about it. We'll go ahead and see you there at the Squared Circle.
Oh, yeah.
Don't tap out. Tune in.
Tune in.
Hello, 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 guys and gals, and you're listening to The Ladies of Nerdcore. I am your host, Daniela Nunez, and along with my amazing co-host, Ashley Garcia, we discuss many things like social impact, pop culture, political realms, and any controversy surrounding the Nerdverse. Tune in and listen to us bi-weekly on the Nerdcore podcast feed, and we would love to chat and hear your thoughts on our wonderful show. And thank you again for listening to The Ladies of Nerdcore.
Hey everyone, my name is Raul, the Nerdy Chicano, and I am the host of The Impaired Files. The Impaired Files is an interview show brought to you every Thursday on the Nerdcore podcast feed. And I interview people such as filmmakers, content creators on YouTube, and podcasters like Colton Geschwander. And if you want to listen to that early, a whole week early, all you got to do is go to the Patreon and pledge to the $1 tier. And if you want to listen to it with the general public, then go to Nerdcore podcast feed on anchor.fm/the Nerdcore. And the case is closed, but it's not classified. See you guys there.
Hey, it's Ashley from the Gamer Core. You may remember me from such episodes as Big Screen Mess, Mo Money Mo Platforms, and Brad Can Read. Tune in weekly as I blab with my co-hosts Raul the Nerdy Chicano and Brad the Random Germ about the latest news in gaming and gush over what we're playing at the moment. Oh yeah, and we got the deals too. Keep up with the latest deals in gaming and what's happening as I mediate Brad and Raul fighting like a married couple. Will Death Stranding ever come out? Will Cyberpunk 2077 live up to the hype? Is a next-gen worth a $500 console price tag? And has there ever been a movie adaptation of a video game that's been done right? It's all on the Gamer Core podcast, everywhere where podcasts are.
Hey guys, this is Brad, aka Young Yoda. Raul said I had to make an ad, so that's what I'm doing. It's supposed to be for Unstructured, but as you guys know, you can freaking catch me everywhere when it comes to this podcast feed. You can find me on the Nerd Cores, on Gamer Cores, on Nerdy Chicanos sometimes when I get lost. But for this particular one, I want you guys to go check out Unstructured. The Raul gave me.
Thank you guys for that. I'm gonna go back to what's it called, to the what's it called, High Flyer. I've been dealing with some runs as of late here on my end.
It'd be like that, bro.
Yeah, and that one just snuck up on me. It was like, you better go right now before you show yourself here on. What was your? I'm tired, guys. I'm gonna go see you. Oh yeah, don't worry about it, bro. Thank you for stopping in to say hi, though.
Oh yeah, appreciate it.
We're sorry that I had to leave right when you got in, but it snuck up on me. So yeah, I like we were saying, I don't agree with the finish. I was like, okay, fine. Either way, she beat her on Raw, but still, I think we're leading up to the Extreme Rules match. I think we're gonna have that type of deal with this.
Yeah, more than likely, which is cool.
Yeah. The next match was Braun versus The Miz and John.
Hey, ho. John and Miz and Mo were son. Hey, ho.
The whole premiere of the music video was some of the dumbest things that ever made me laugh, and the match was exactly what I thought it would be.
You read. I was gonna say the exact same thing. It was exactly what I thought it would be. I was not upset. I was not overjoyed. It was exactly what I thought it would be, and that's all I can say.
Yup. And that's all I'll say about that. But I have a lot to say about this next match. So McIntyre versus Lashley.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh man, this match, kind of went above and beyond for me. Mm-hmm. I only did not like the finish. I don't like the finish.
Same. They shouldn't have done it like that. They should have let this. They should.
This was really good, Jibril. Hold on. Ipagat. Hi, Ipagat. Thank you for stopping by.
What's up, Ipagat? How you doing?
We're really thankful for you stopping by and listening to us and watching us stream here. So thank you for stopping by. But Jibril, the match was so good. I mean, just the beginning with just Lashley stomping down.
Yep.
And the fact that McIntyre hadn't even taken off his jacket yet.
And the reversals that was happening in this match. I didn't even know Bobby had that in him, man, to like even be technical like that because he haven't had the opportunity to. But
Yeah.
they were pushing each other this match, man.
This was easily one of my favorite matches of the night.
Same.
But damn it, they ruined it with that stupid finish.
Why'd I get her involved, huh? Why'd you have to do it, WWE? Why'd you have to do it?
You didn't ruin the match because the match was still great, but it's just like it's not right. It's not good, man. Like I didn't like that finish. I thought that it was so lazy.
Same.
But it was wow. I said this match was better than I thought it would be, dude. Because we were like, it's gonna be really interesting. Like Lashley does pose a big threat. We said like, because we've seen what Lashley was doing before, and we are like, okay, you know what, he isn't the same he was as before, but it's still some interesting ground. And damn, it delivered, dude. That match was so stiff and so rough, and I loved it. But they just had to finish it like that. Yup.
That was like you said, it was such a good match, and
yeah,
I'm not gonna let the ending ruin it, but it's just like if they didn't have that ending, it would have maybe been my favorite match of the night.
Yup.
Potentially, it could have been my favorite match of the night.
Yeah, it was just this is what I'm telling you, man. Why haven't we gotten Lashley versus Brock yet? Like that showed me that Lashley can go up against Brock.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I don't know, man. I don't know, but I loved it. Lashley was so good in this, dude.
Hella good, man. Like if it showed anything, even with the ending, it showed that this man is talented and he can wrestle, and he deserves these pushes. He deserves these championship matches. He can perform if he's given the opportunity to.
Yep.
Simple as that.
Yeah. So hopefully the whole Lana thing and Bobby Lashley thing is done, but I don't know, man. The next thing was the whole segment with the Street Profits and the Viking Raiders. With the ninjas, this was just stupid fun.
Yeah.
But it's so much fun. Like I love the whole, him throwing the bowling ball to Montez. It was so dumb, dude. It was so dumb.
Dumb.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yep. And what more can you ask for, man? Like,
yeah.
It was. I enjoy watching it. That's so I'm fine with it. If I can enjoy it. And plus, if we get Akira, is it Akira? Yeah, Akira. Akira Tozawa, something to do besides just being a jobber. Let's do it. Why not? Why not? Let's go.
Yeah. I'm just living for all these B-movie segments that they're doing.
Me too, bro. I enjoy them. I enjoy them
a lot. And one of the funniest things, though, him calling for the turkey leg like Thor, bro. And then he grabs it. And oh, my God. Or the ref, like, Ivar, hey, you're cute. You? Not so much. The match hasn't even started yet. It's like, oh, my God. It's so dumb, but I loved it. It was exactly what I thought it would be. It was just gonna be dumb and fun, and it just keep doing this. I love all this. I love that Tozawa is involved now.
Yeah, same.
And the Viking Profits.
The Viking Profits, man.
I love when the big guy is there with the sword and what's he called? I can't remember his name. Not Ivar, the other guy. But he's like, all right, guys, I'll do this. And then you just see Montez and Angela like, you crazy, fam? What's wrong with you? Oh, my God.
Oh, man. It was just gold. It was gold.
Yeah. All right. And what the main event of the night was, of course.
Main event.
Oh, man. Orton versus Edge. What would possibly be the greatest wrestling match ever. What made take Undertaker, as he said that the match made him shed a tear. And I gotta say, what's it called? It's definitely up there.
Yeah. Like
this, if it would have had a crowd, an actual real crowd, I'm not talking about paid NXT wrestlers to be there. Like dude,
nah.
I'm not liking that at all, dude. It's just stop doing it.
Yeah, no, it was cool at first, but now it's getting dry. You can tell they're like being paid to do it.
Yeah, it's just
Some of
not genuine, dude. It's not
it's
a
not.
genuine reaction. It's not gonna work, guys. Like I get it. We all miss the crowds. The crowds play a big part, but if it's not genuine reactions, like what's the point?
Yeah, man. If someone's telling you, "Hey, boo," and they're saying, "Hey, cheer," it's it's you can tell the difference. Clear as day. Clear as day. You can tell the difference, and
Yeah.
it's yeah. I'm kind of getting tired of it, but yeah, bro. This match,
Whew.
they performed. They went all out. They
All
did
out.
their thing, man. And I'm not gonna say it's the greatest, but it was a great match
Was a
altogether, all
great
around.
wrestling.
It was a great wrestling match. It was better than some of the greatest. It was better than some of the matches that are also considered great. So yeah, they did
Yeah.
their thing. Match of the night for sure.
Match of the night. I loved everything from Howard Finkel being the announcer with the pre-recorded stuff.
Yep.
Uh, and I love the what's it called the different camera angles and just something simple that I loved was Orton every time the count was about to be at 10 Orton would come back in, come back out, come back in, come back out so he could break the count so he could just keep doing what he was doing. And this match was great. I loved all the near finishes. I loved the RKOs, and I loved that Orton had to finish him off with the most disrespectful move that he has. It's the freaking punt,
The punt.
the punt kick. But this lived it up. This lived up to
Yeah.
the
Even like all the different moves they were doing, freaking Edge with the Three Amigos, freaking
The
Randy
rock
Orton, the rock bottom, Randy Orton with the freaking pedigree. I was like,
and
who
using a Christian's finisher
yeah.
Christian finisher.
Yeah.
It was great, dude. It was just so fluid, so beautiful. It was a match that kind of was appreciative of what wrestling has what wrestling has paved. Everything that has come before them and everything that that is now them doing it in the ring, dude. It was fantastic. I liked it a lot. I loved it, but it's just that was one of the matches I was like, yep, the crowd would have ate this up. The
Man,
crowd
the
would have been
crowd.
wild for this.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just that was that I really like that match. What do you think? I thought Backlash was okay. It wasn't in your house. No,
Oh
don't take it.
yeah,
Was
no, not
It was
at
all
all.
right. They
But it
had
was
some
cool.
matches that blew me away. I was like, wow, didn't expect that to happen.
Hmm.
Lashley McIntyre, Orton and Edge. But overall, it was like a lot of these matches were like, it
Yeah.
just didn't have the right finishes.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Like I said, it wasn't a bad pay-per-view, and it wasn't a great pay-per-view. Great matches, but it wasn't a great pay-per-view altogether. But it was cool. I didn't have any problems with it. Besides the first, not the first because I love Apollo Crews, but after that it was
Yeah, the
kind
tag
of a
team,
rocky start. Yeah.
man. Yeah, the good old women's tag team match. But we'll see what is going on, man. Next week we will be back for our Undertaker the Last Ride review, where we're gonna finish that. I'm episode 4, I think. I need to finish episode 4,
Yeah, I'm on 3 right now.
episode 5. But yeah, we're gonna do that, and I want to say what's it called? Thank you all for listening and sticking with us. We have one viewer on Twitch. I'm pretty sure that's Mr. Chillzone who just left us in the background. But I want to thank you guys so much for coming on. And I want to remind you guys that later on in the day, we're going to be live for the live show with Brad and I. And we're going to have Luis on. So make sure you tune in for that because we're continuing our our charity. And I'm going to put it right there. What's it called? We're doing the donations that go to the Breonna Taylor Memorial Fund. And you can just send donations to www.streamlabs.com/nerdcore. And we're going to donate all that money to the fund again. And then next week, we're going to switch over to a color of change. So we're just kind of switching between different avenues that we can raise money for. So what's it called? If you would feel so inclined, come into the live show and talk with us and hang out with us. We're going to be talking about that new Kingsman trailer. But yeah, I hope.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh yeah, that was dope.
Mhm.
But I want to thank you all for coming on. And as always, there is the website there. You can find all of the stuff about the Nerdcore. You can always find Jibril. You can always find me at the Nerdy Chicano on both Instagram and Twitter. Jibril, where can I find you?
Brillmonger on Instagram and Twitter.
And I want to thank all our wonderful patrons, those who Why did I freaking put like to edit it? I want to bring it up. Here it goes. All our patrons, we love you guys so much, and especially our producers, Cassie and Sarah are our associate producers, and then we have our executive producers, Grayson Barker. You can follow at Grayson Barker 98 on Instagram, Warlord One Bar on Twitter, and then we have our good old SRRKK Shane. You can follow him at twitch.tv/SRRKK. And you can find him at SRRKK Twitch on Twitter and Instagram. And also our other $25 tier, executive producers are Brown Rice 96, where you can find them on both Instagram and Twitter. And Bryce, we love you so much. Thank you for your patronage. And also Tony, real nerdy dad, on Twitter. So you can follow all of them. I don't have these things written down, by the way, guys. I just remember them
All off the top.
off the top, bro. Off the top. What? Oh man, let's go. Like a little stuffy here, but we hope everybody had a wonderful time. And as always, the Patreon's right there, patreon.com/nerdcore. But we'll see you guys next week. But in the meantime, this has been the Nerd Chicano. I'm signing off. And Jibril, as always, this has been High Flyer Radio.
Always.
Don't forget, guys, don't tap out.
Tune in.